Good morning, friends. How are you all? And I'm positive that you are all good at your home and continuously, vigorously, you are with your studies of various subjects. Now, last time when we met through this channel, I told you about election systems in democratic countries and non-democratic countries. Little bit I want to rebrush your memory. I told you a large number of non-democratic countries also hold elections. Now, main point is, that democratic countries they hold elections, but non-democratic countries also hold election to show that I told you that day that to show that they are also in favor of elections. In fact, non-democratic rulers are very keen to present themselves as a democratic one. So they want to hold elections. Now, what can be done to ensure that elections in a country would be conducted in a democratic way where the democratic government is there? I'm not telling about non-democratic countries. Non-democratic countries, they always held their election to suit according to themselves. But in democratic countries, we have to hold our elections. Maybe we like the government, we don't like the government. That is not issue. The issue is that in a particular interval, 5 years, after 5 years, we have to have elections. If you think that the government is good, that will come back again. Otherwise, no. So, I told you that we have electoral representative. There is why constitution comes in. Here the constitution comes in. Why we are representative type of government. So the constitution of a democratic country lays down some basic rules about the elections. The details are usually left to be worked out by laws passed by the legislature. Legislatures, right? We all elect the legislatures. And these MLAs, MPs, right, they used to have make the law. And they passed it into legislatures, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. These basic rules are usually about basically who are in the electoral forms, who is eligible to vote. भाई वोट आपने डालना है तो उस वोट के एलिजिबिलिटी भी तो होनी चाहिए ना डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री के अंदर. कौन है जो वो वोट डाल सकता है? एंड लेट मी टेल यू वन थिंग, दिस इज अ फंडामेंटल राइट. One of the most important fundamental right. You are going to choose your own government. So, who is eligible to vote? Number two, who is eligible to contest? एक तो चुनाव में वोट डालता है और चुनाव के लिए कौन खड़ा हो सकता है? Who could be eligible to contest the elections? Who is supervising the election? Okay, चुनाव के लिए खड़े हो गए. Some candidates are there who are eligible to vote. But who is monitoring them? Who are the basically watchdogs? Watchdog कौन है? Who is going to supervise the election? Are they peaceful? Elections are peaceful in our country, or it's not under some type of particular political party's guidance. Impartial elections, these are all we have to think about it. So who is to supervise election? Next is, how do the voters choose their representatives? How we are going to choose a representative? There is a one point, election manifesto. हम यदि वापस सत्ता में आ गए, it's a very common in democratic country. If we came back to the power, we will do this, we will do that. Right? They are having a election manifesto. Now, for example, Modi said, if they come back to the power, this Article 370 will be wiped off. खत्म हो जाएगा. 35A article खत्म हो जाएगा. Okay, so this is election manifesto. How are the votes to be counted? Votes कैसे counted होंगे? Right, and representatives elected. And who are representatives elected? Right. So these are going for second, third, fourth, fifth. 5 points I told you, which are very important. Like the most democratic constitution, the Constitution of India answers all these questions. So we can see the first 3 questions are about ensuring that elections are free and fair. In democratic countries, elections should be free and fair, thus be called democratic. Right. The last 2 questions are about ensuring a fair and fair representation. In this chapter, we will consider both these aspects, fair representation and basically about elections of the Constitution provides what about the elections. So, the last 2 questions are about ensuring a free and fair representation. In this chapter, we will consider both these aspects of the Constitution provision about the elections. So, next time I will go on with you election systems in India. How the election system. So, I told you that there is a system of conducting election in our country, right? And there is a machinery we call electoral systems, and earlier it was a ballot power. Now it's not a ballot. We call our election system as a ballot power. Right, what is the meaning of ballot and all, and how the election system is happening in India, we will discuss in the next video. Till then, take care, have a nice time. Listen this video carefully, read the chapter from your textbook. Thank you, and have a nice time. Thank you.